only got one eye, but even I can't see them when it comes to this vault hunting mission. Every game in a world of nobodies, I'm the number one day. Out there's Helios, Pandora, and space. My motto wheel takes me all over the place. And wherever I go, I'm in mines and hearts. Don't need to climb stairs when I'm climbing these charts. Lily, Roland, the other two dudes didn't come to my birthday party. Rude, but they all found time to go fight the warrior. Pleasing me like some glorified courier. They shot me down without giving me a chance. All I wanted to do was jump out and dance. One step to the left, one step to the right. Just don't step to me unless you're ready for a fight. Check it out. New bonuses this week. Check it out. New bonuses this week. Check it out. New bonuses this week. That's a huge improvement. Check it out. New bonuses this week. Check it out. New bonuses this week. Check it out. New bonuses this week. I snap this track, it's my time to attack. Hit 'em with the clap back, catch 'em up in the flat. Cause your style is whack and they're unattractive. I clap counter more handsome than Jack. So you want to hear a story, huh? With treasure and honor and glory, huh? Well, gather and shut up and pump it up. Cause this ride's about to get bumpy. Assassins, I bested them, products I've tested. I'm hunting for vaults from the east to the west of Pandora. No matter the four of them, I'm off the floors of any time they're pumping chest. I know Lilith thinks that I need her, she thinks I'm a greeter. But I'm gonna razzle and dazzle her, tired of holding my breath. Cause I'm sick to death of just hello, traveler. Hey, check me out, check me out, check me out. Wanna watch me dead, watch me dead, watch me dead. I know I get it eventually. I know I get it eventually. Hey, check me out, check me out, check me out. Wanna watch me dead, watch me dead, watch me dead. I know I get it eventually. I know I get it eventually. Who was there when they got off of the bus? Who was there another bunch of just gathering rust? Just who do you think led the fall to greatness? I should be hanging with hobbies, not totally dateless. Yeah, I used to be a strong ball that I evolved into the leader of the mighty revolution. Solve the issue of Hyperion's evil forever, at least until the pre-sequel. Then once again, I rolled up to the plate. New frag trap protocols, what's through fakes? When Sarpedon tried to blow up the moon, I blew up her face and all her goon. Then I killed some Iranians and let them operate. Hey, even contracting has gotta get paid. Then I went on a quest inside of myself. Saved the day, woke up on the southern shelf. Check it out. New bonuses this week. Check it out. New bonuses this week. Check it out. New bonuses this week. Hey, that's a huge improvement. Check it out. New bonuses this week. Check it out. New bonuses this week. Check it out. New bonuses this week. And did I mention Jack killed off my product line with the H he got from inside of my mind? Well, it takes a little more than an admin key and a gun and a virus to shut down me. Yeah, my beats can't stop this heat I got inside. I just can't hide it. My programming, gifted jamming, dedicated RAM all day and night. I'm smooth like grease, I rise like yeast, and just because they're not deceased, they're throwing words like great and hero and defender of the peace. Well, enough with moping. Now I'm coping, taking shots and I'm no scoping. Ooh, the one who faced Jack and lived. Yeah, right. I was getting shot by Jack when they were booking train rides. Word to your minion, y'all. Yeah.
Is it time?
I think it's time. I gotta show you guys something first. You might like it. I guess I'll just do this. You want to do it?
Randy, I think there was only one thing people wanted to hear me talk about today. So I'd like to ask that my friends at Gearbox Quebec and Gearbox Frisco help me out.
I mean, I kind of grew up with Borderlands, you know, like I played Borderlands, you know, when I was younger. They were like part of my teenage years. Like I loved playing it really late into the night with my friends.
Borderlands is very near and dear to my heart because it was one of those titles that I played a lot with my friends. And so if you would have asked me, yeah, like 10 years ago that you'd be working on Borderlands 3, I would have been like, nah.
I had that childhood friend, and we ended up playing Borderlands 2 together all the way through, and we ended up in the game industry at the same time. Now we get to work together on Borderlands. So Borderlands will always have a special place in my heart because of that.
I remember beating Borderlands 2 and like getting to the end where you see all the awesome star map with the vault symbols and being like, I don't know how, but I want to work on that game.
When we started working on Borderlands 3 over 5 years ago, there was really just one thing that mattered more than anything else to us, and that's that Borderlands 3 needs to be a worthy successor.
About 3.5 years ago, we made the switch to UE4, which meant everything that we had worked on and built up to that point were gone.
And so it was kind of like building a bicycle while you're riding it. You're going down a huge slope on a mountain, on the biggest mountain you've ever slid down, and you're having to fix that back tire.
Figuring out the tattoo designs for the new Siren, I think I had to draw Mara's tattoos like 20 different times.
There's a fair bit of pressure to make sure that we do it right, to make sure that we don't do wrong by our fans.
If you're not taking risks, if you're playing it safe, it's not gonna work. It's just gonna fall flat.
I view this game a lot like they probably felt making Force Awakens. It was like you have this catalog of things from the past that you've got to kind of fulfill and make sure those fans get, but we have to trudge forward. And I think we're doing that well. And I think we're trying really hard to keep the honor to what we have done, but move ourselves into a bold new direction.
The game is so fun to make. The team that we have is so fun to work with. And the fans are so great to work for that you cannot ask for more.
It's those moments when I get emails from people who tell me that my work somehow inspired them.
I do what I do because games have really helped me through some tough times. It's been a way for me to connect with other people.
I found something that resonated with me and I went after it relentlessly. I know there's a lot of other people out there that have their dreams that they want to go after and they might be scared. And so that's why I fight to show that like you can do this.
Thank you for laughing with us.
For being there and waiting because we put our heart and souls into everything we do.
For keeping the faith.
It gave us purpose to bring you guys something that you could enjoy.
Seriously, from the bottom of my heart, thank you to all the fans that enjoy Borderlands.
And to everybody out there who's made a little piece of fan art or cosplay or just enjoys discussing our games.
That's why we get up in the morning. That's why we work long hours.
Thank you so much, fans. Y'all are awesome.
Thank you all very much for allowing us to have the privilege of building this game for you.
This has been a wild ride, and I hope you guys enjoy it.
We exist only to try to entertain all the people of Gearbox, all of the hours, years that we work on Borderlands 3 is motivated by one thing, and that is your joy and happiness.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Chief Communications Officer for the Gearbox Entertainment Company, Dan Hewitt.
Hey everybody, how's it going? Oh, come on, let's hear it. How's everybody doing? There you go. That's what we love to see. Thank you all for joining us this afternoon, and welcome to Gearbox's PAX East panel. We are so excited that you're here, and to everyone watching online, thank you for joining us as well. We've got so much to talk to you all about today. We've got some great game updates. We're going to make some news. We might have a few surprises. So let's go ahead and get started. As you saw in that video, we do everything we do for our fans, our community. As Gearbox's Chief Communications Officer, that's what I love doing most, is connecting with each of you. You know, last night I was walking through my lobby and I had a Gearbox hoodie and I got stopped for probably about 10 minutes. And I love talking with the fans and hearing about your thoughts on our games. We know and we read every single letter that you all send in, all the emails, all the tweets, all the Facebook posts. We're so thankful for the active community, and we never want to take that for granted. And so I wanted to take a minute and start off the show by reading a couple of those letters if I can. I'll be brief, I promise. I'm going to start with an email that we got from Michael B. Michael writes, "Dear Gearbox, I'm currently a submariner in the U.S. Navy. I've been in the military for just about 2.5 years now. I initially joined because I was not sure what I wanted to study in college. With much time spent under the ocean waters, I figured out what I wanted to study and make my career. I want to study game development and eventually work for Gearbox. Your games have given me much needed inspiration and motivation to pick up and learn programming on my own, and the worlds you create are amazing. They truly draw you in and bring tons of fun and allow time to pass by oh so quickly, especially while down in this steel tube we call a submarine. I want to thank you for creating amazing games that bring happiness to myself and others. Thanks again, guys. Please continue to do what you do best. Can't wait for your next game." Michael, that's awesome. That is exactly the type of inspiration and motivation that everyone in Gearbox Frisco and in Gearbox in Quebec City love to see and love to hear. That's what keeps us going and why we fight. Second letter. "Dear Gearbox," this is from Catherine J. "Dear Gearbox, I love your games, but wanted to write with a suggestion. I bought Borderlands 3 for my 10-year-old nephew, and his parents were upset with the guns, explosions, and language. Could you develop a Borderlands without these? Thanks." So I have lots of thoughts, but two things. The short answer is no. The long answer is no. Seriously, you guys, games are rated for a reason. Pay attention to them. And free PSA to the folks at the ESRB, it's rated mature, and we love our fans, but let's not get carried away about it. All right, third letter. This is from Mike S. "My girlfriend and I love Borderlands. I was writing to see if Gearbox is planning to be at PAX this year, since your presentations are always a big highlight for us, because we'd love to be in the audience." Actually, Mike Spivak, are you here? Holy crap, are you here? Where are you? There you are, dude. Wait, come up. Are you here with your girlfriend? Guys, come up on stage. I want to talk to you. I want to see what's going on. Go straight down here. Okay, while we wait for them to come to the stage, I want to seeing these folks over here reminded me, the enforcers at PAX East have been so fantastic. Can we give a round of applause for everybody who's been working here? They are doing amazing work, making sure that everything's going so smoothly. And actually, you know what? If I'm going to have them on stage, I realize I just need a microphone. So let me grab this one. Is this on? Hey, yeah, this is perfect. All right, Mike, are you back there? They're coming up. Don't worry, hundreds of thousands of people aren't watching us right now. Hey, Mike, I'm Dan. How are you? Great to meet you. And I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. Gina, how are you doing? Come on up here. So thank you so much for coming to the presentation. You look like a deer in headlights. It's okay. It'll be fine. But here, take a mic. I wanted to talk to you all a little bit. What do you like? What do you guys love about playing Borderlands?
Everything. It's a good answer.
Yeah.
I've been playing since the first one. It's amazing. I actually love Borderlands, but I love how much she loves Borderlands, because it's like her favorite thing in the world, and she's my favorite thing in the world, which is why I kind of wanted to ask something. Gina? Will you marry me?
Absolutely, I will.
You guys, that's awesome. Congratulations. Come on, let's give them another round of applause. They just got engaged here. All right, we've got some things for you behind stage, but thank you so much for coming out. Oh, you're amazing. See, I told you it would be fine. All right, have a great PAX East. Thank you so much. Take care, y'all. We'll see you in a little bit. Guys, look, that was, hang on, let me give this away. That was real and unscripted. I'm so happy she said yes, not the least of which, I didn't actually know what I was gonna say if she said no. So let's just all be happy about that. All right. That is a perfect example of what we do at Gearbox. We love bringing people together, and we love making them happy and bringing joy to the world, which is an excellent segue to just one more thing that I want to talk about.
Do it again! Again!
That's right, y'all. Borderlands 3 is coming to Steam on Friday, March 13th. There you go. We're so excited to welcome the Steam community back to Pandora, and that's something that we're really looking forward to. But there's one more thing that I wanted to talk about with this. If you go to Steam today, you can add it to your wish list right now. So when you leave here, make sure you go ahead and do that. Another piece of news is that we are going to be able to bring, on Friday, March 13th, we're going to be having PC crossplay between Epic and Steam. So if you're on Epic and your friends are on Steam, that's totally fine. You can party up and play together starting from day one. Now, there's a lot more information that goes into PC crossplay, and I would go into it now, but I'm looking at the clock here, and I'm the first presenter, and if I run long, I've got an afternoon of people giving me shit, and I don't want to deal with that. So I'm going to tell you, go to our blog, go to our website, read our press materials, and you can go ahead and get all that information. But while you're there, make sure to sign up for your Shift account. That's incredibly important. As we explore future opportunities for Shift and look at new ways of leveraging that, we encourage you to have your own account. Not only are you going to be able to take advantage of incredible things like the EchoCast Twitch extension, but you're going to be able to unlock free special things like golden keys, heads, skins. This is the stuff that we want to give you for free, but you got to do it with your Shift account. All right, so I think that's it for me. I just want to make sure that I covered everything. We've got Borderlands coming to Steam on March 13th. PC crossplay, we answered some letters. We got a couple folks engaged. I think that's good. I'm done for the day. I'm going to the bar. So now I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to my good friends at Gearbox Publishing. Thanks so much, y'all. Have a great PAX East.
not dead. Yet.
1,000-year war. Just to start the apocalypse.
Beautiful, deadly, right in our way. That's about right. No storm can stop us.
Please welcome to the stage President of Gearbox Publishing, Steve Gibson.
Hey everyone. We are so honored that the guys at Counterplay Games decided to publish the game with Gearbox Publishing. It is a thrill for us to bring more and more games to you guys who have been so kind to pay attention to the content being created by Gearbox Software. And we wanted to share more and more with you as we get more games like Godfall you just saw. You may notice that we see it's PlayStation 5. Our friends at Sony and Epic Games were kind enough to let us announce the first known PlayStation 5 title at the Game Awards just a few months ago. And we have more to tell you about Godfall really, really soon. For you guys here in the room, what you care about, it's co-op, there's loot, and it's a slasher. It is a looter slasher. These guys want to define a new genre, much like we hope we did for you with Borderlands. Okay, now just at last PAX, we announced something else. Homeworld 3. Take a look. All right, want me to bring Rob out? Hey. All right, well, we'll start with, I'm going to bring out Rob Cunningham, founder and CEO of Blackbird Interactive. We're working together with Rob and his team to bring Homeworld 3 to the world. Rob, you want to come join me?
Hey guys. Hey Steve.
Oh yeah.
Good to see you.
Likewise.
It was a short video.
Yeah, it was great.
Thanks for having us here. Thanks for having me here. My mind is still blown about what happened on stage 5 minutes ago with Mike and Gina, I think it was. Congratulations, you guys. We were watching from the back. Yeah.
I thought she knew. I thought for sure she'd know. She did
God.
not know.
I was watching the monitors in the back, and I was like, fuck, is this actually happening? and she's like, the same thing, and I'm like, please say yes.
Yeah.
This is totally a fail video happening right now.
We were going to get drinks. If she said no, we had a bet. We were going to...
But that was legit. When they went backstage, they were sobbing and hugging. And
so good.
Randy was right in there with the sobbing and the hugging. So, so thank God that went well. The team back in Vancouver are working on Homeworld 3. They're super excited. For the first time in my career, this is a team that's actually ahead of schedule.
Oh, man.
Which is surreal. Like, that's surreal. Just about a month ago, we were down in Texas visiting with these guys and showing them the first playable build, which, of course, as most of you know, is an early milestone in a game's development. And it's really meant to be an unglamorous, sort of rudimentary demonstration of gameplay and environment. And the Gearbox team were in there, and the Blackbird team were in there, and Randy and Steve was in there, and everyone was ready to go. And the game fired up, and from the first frame, with the sound and the look, it was just dripping with flavor and Homeworld 3-ness. And we were all so excited, and it went really well. There were no crashes. It was fantastic. The ships were exploding and blowing up. A massive cruiser comes out of the shadow of a big derelict covered in lights. Randy starts swearing, and like soiling his trousers. It went really, really well, so we're super excited. So thanks for the FIG campaign. I think Steve's going to talk a little bit about that in a second.
Yeah.
Thanks to all the supporters of that campaign, all the Homeworld fans, and all of you guys right here today. Thanks very much.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right. All right. Now imagine you've been wowed by a trailer, and I'm going to tell you a little bit more about that. And in fact, actually, so at last PAX, we announced not only are we putting together Homeworld 3 with Rob and his team, we also decided to do this in collaboration with the FIG folks. Now, what's special about that is it is an open communication and development process. There will be updates happening regularly about how things are going, like Rob told you here. There's a new update coming out in March, and what you can do with FIG is you can actually sign up, and you can participate in the success of the game. In fact, when we opened the campaign, it's already brought in over $1.5 million of people betting into, they think Homeworld 3 is going to work out. Rob said it's going to work out. So, what is also interesting, though, is weirdly enough, the backer has set a record with the FIG campaign. It is actually the largest ever average investment per backer. Now, this thing is still open. We still would love for more of you folks to come on board and actually learn more about how the game's progressing. You can actually offer feedback to the team, and they're actually affecting the game as it develops. As although it's ahead of schedule at the moment, it is video games. But it's going really, really well, and we're really thrilled, and we want you guys to actually participate in the FIG campaign, and you can affect how what things are prioritized with story and campaign and multiplayer and all those different components we're thinking about. Now, one other really interesting fact about the FIG campaign is those people who are in or wish to jump in, we also announced that we're going to bring Homeworld to mobile. Now, last PAX, we said it's going to be on a phone. I can confirm it is on a phone, and we have a trailer now to prove to you. Take a look. Maybe we'll have a trailer.
Hyperspace jump complete.
Strike group moving into position. I've taken a hit. Getting banged around here. Weapon set to full power.
That's all I've got for you guys today. But I believe somebody with a better voice than me is going to announce the next person coming out. If not, I will do it. Am I doing it? What am I doing? Oh, man. Oh, my gosh. I should have looked at the prompter. One last thing. A year ago, I actually was out here announcing with Paul Risk of Rain 2, and we actually launched it that day on PC. Yes. Now, it sounds like many of you actually play this. A heck of a lot of people have played it. We're really thrilled with the reception and how that's gone. And since that moment, we've announced great sales figures and all that stuff going forward. There's more to come. We help those guys now available on Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, and PlayStation 4. It's all kinds of places, and we're still bringing it to more places to come. And I have a couple more updates for you guys as we continue to support that game for you. First, we have the Hidden Realms content update. It is going to be hitting consoles on March 24th. That's right around the corner. So those of you who love the features that you've played on the PC, you want to try it on a console, that's coming right around the corner. And next, I have an announcement for you guys. The next content update for PC is March 31st. And that is the, what are we calling it again? The Artifacts update. That. Yes. Now, there's a lot more to learn about that. There will be devlog updates to continue to update you guys on what's happening there. We are so thrilled and honored to work at Gearbox Publishing with talented developers like Hopu Games. And it has been a privilege. Now, we're going to keep doing this. We're hopefully going to keep bringing games like Risk of Rain and put it in front of you guys. Thank you so much for your support of Risk of Rain. I hope to be here again with you guys next time sharing another great game. Thanks for your time today.
Please welcome to the stage.
All right.
Director of Licensing for Gearbox, Erica Stead.
So I'd like to ask you a few questions. Just think about the answer quietly. Be honest with yourself. Do you frequently lose small items such as keys? Do you have difficulty spelling the month February? Have you ever avoided seeing your family because you're afraid you don't fit in? Is your life just missing that spark of joy? We got you, boo. Do you struggle to select the perfect gift for your mother, your significant other, your cousin Bartholomew? That one friend who's really fun, but only in small doses? Do you have an irresistible compulsion to have more collectibles on your shelf than your smug neighbor Jennifer? We got you, boo. But not you, Jennifer. Not you. If you're like me, your soul is empty, and you need to compensate yourself for that by owning things to make up for... Hey guys, what's on this teleprompter right now? Who wrote this? Yeah, I know I wrote it, but I thought that Dan would fix it when he approved it. Okay, moving on. So, as you may have guessed, we've been really hard at work on our Borderlands merchandise program. Our goal last year was to have more products in more places than ever before. And we do, in fact, got you, boo. But now we just have to keep growing more, bigger, better. Do it again next year. So as we embark on that mission, we're incredibly dependent on two things. The first is really great partners. So it may surprise you to know that Gearbox employees don't actually hand carve action figures in their spare time between game development tasks. We're not great at that, so we have to find partners who are awesome at the things that we don't know how to do. And we've been really fortunate to find some partners who are really great fits, who really understand our games and our characters and share our love of always imagining what's next. So last year, we partnered with AMD for Borderlands 3, but also for hardware for the studio itself. So they got really excited, and they brought in their partner Zydax to work on the PCs that we actually use to develop the games. And Zydax got really excited, and they wanted to bring those PCs to you. So you can actually buy the exact PCs that we are using to work on the game. And right now, you can get $100 off. So go to zydax.com/Gearbox for all the details, and use code Gearbox. We also have a lot of partners hard at work on, let's see, T-shirts, keychains, hoodies, incense burners, collectibles, posters, rubber duckies, basically everything you could want. Our partners really put in a lot of time and attention to, working with us, understanding the game, getting every design just right, and honestly, they often have to put up with a little bit of fussiness from us as we want everything to be just right. One really good example of the time that our licensees put in is Level 52, who you may not even know is working with us because they've just been quietly hard at work on this thing. This thing is awesome, it's enormous, and for the record, this is not a render, this is an actual physical prototype. We can prove it. So obviously they're going to be working on the paint, and then we hope to get the pre-orders open for that coming soon. And then there's another thing that we are so dependent on as we try to make, more, better, different product. And that is all of you guys. So it's your passion that allows us to be able to make these things. And, it's you guys who bring the passion, the imagination, you point us in the right direction, you tell us how we're doing. Every time I go into a meeting to try to make a new partnership, to make a new product, I show them at least one picture of the players that we meet at events just like this. So you are the reason that they want to work with our games. So, thank you. So y'all know you're clapping for yourselves, right? Okay, so on that note, in honor of all of you, even Jennifer, our partners have put together some really great offers just for the PAX weekend. Going to be a lot of stuff coming at you really fast, so you might want to get out your phone, take pictures, or if you're not fast enough, check out the Gearbox Loot Instagram. That's at Gearbox Loot on Instagram. We're going to put a rundown of all these discount codes on our story after the panel. Okay, so first of all, our own GearboxLoot.com has a giveaway going on. This is a no purchase necessary giveaway. Just go to GearboxLoot.com for all the details. Then we have some partners who are actually here at PAX. Control Freak is giving us $5 off of the Claptrap thumbsticks, and they are here on the show floor. That does work on the show floor or online. Volante is giving us $10 off of Borderlands jackets for this weekend only, and that does work on the website or at their booth at the show. For some online-only deals, we have Graph Gaming giving 25% off of Borderlands products. That is only for this weekend. And we've got a buy one, get one 50% off from Designed by Humans on all Borderlands shirts. And then, okay, this next one is kind of insane. If you don't already have the Art of Borderlands 3, 1, you should, and 2, you should get 40% off on it. That is only going until March 2nd because that's an insane deal. And then next, we also have a really great one from Weta Workshop. They're giving us 20% off of both the mini epics and the figures of fandom. Those codes, you can use those to buy more than one figure, but the 2 codes won't work on the same transaction. So if you're going to buy mini epics and figures of fandom, do 2 separate orders. And then the other thing that is exciting today, we actually have some new product that's coming out on GearboxLoot.com. We have a t-shirt that's really cool that I really wanted to show you guys. Hey, where's my blue shirt?
Randy has the shirt.
So why does Randy have the shirt?
He wants to do a magic trick with it.
Do you guys want to see a magic trick? Randy, can we see a magic trick?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage founder of Gearbox Software, Randy Pitchford.
I got the shirt. I got the shirt.
Are you going to show it?
Yeah, I'm going to show it. This is a new shirt. This is pretty awesome. It's got some new exclusive. I actually have the original art.
Oh, you.
I've got it in this envelope. I'm going to show it to you. Actually, I don't want to show you what's on the shirt yet. I want to do something fun. I'm going to need some help from somebody in the audience. Here's the thing, though. This is going to seem like mentalism, like I've been able to see the future. And the only way for you to believe this is if whoever is chosen completely at random. Do we have that beach ball? All right. Can you throw it out there? Let this thing bounce around, and we'll start the music. Okay. Let this thing bounce around a little bit. You don't know when the music's gonna stop. Send it back, send it back, send it back, send it back. Send it back. Oh, somebody grab it. Somebody grab it. Somebody grab it. Who's got it? Who's got it? Somebody's got it. Of course, right in the middle. Impossible. Okay, so is it a gentleman? Can you stand up? What is your name? Mike, can you walk? Can you make your way over to this side of the stage? You're gonna help. Do you guys believe Mike is a free random choice? Mike, do you know me? Have we ever met before? We have met? Do you guys still trust him? You don't trust him. Mike, they don't trust you. Mike, this isn't gonna work unless they trust you. He's doing it, you guys. Can we give him a chance? Can we give Mike a chance? Okay. Go over there, Mike. See the enforcer. He'll get you on stage. So here's what we're going to do. I've got, in this envelope, I have an original piece of artwork of a character. It's one of a kind, and it was created by the artists at Gearbox Software. And you guys don't know what it is, but I'm gonna give you some hints about what's inside. It is a picture of a Vault Hunter, okay? It's one of the Vault Hunters from one of the Borderlands games, Borderlands 1, Borderlands 2, Borderlands 3, and it's a person. It's not a robot. We love robots. Claptrap's not a Vault Hunter. Seriously? We'll get Mike out here. Those aren't Vault Hunters. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to see, I've got this art in here. We're going to see if Mike can actually guess what it is. And if he guesses it, I'll give it to him. And if not, I'll find some other way. Oh, hi, Mike. Can you step up? Hi, nice to meet you. You say we've met before. I'm sorry, I don't recognize you.
Met once last year.
Okay, fair enough. Mike, this is your mic, Mike.
Hello, Mike.
Mike, meet the mic.
No.
All right. I'm going to make this better for you. You're tall. Okay. I'm tall. No. Can you speak into that? Let's hear you.
Hello.
Say hi, Mike.
Hi, guys.
Okay, Mike. I have in this envelope an original piece of concept art of one of our Vault Hunters from Borderlands 1, 2, or 3. Okay. You don't know which one, do you? You have no idea. Okay. I'm going to ask you to guess. Don't say it out loud. I'll ask you in a moment, but I want you to guess what I've got, because if you get it right, I'm going to give you the concept art. You're going to get to keep it. Now, the odds are pretty low, but I don't know. You might be a pretty intuitive person. What do you think? Okay. I want you, to help you, can we get on the screen the Vault Hunters from Borderlands 1, 2, and 3? You know them, right? You've played the games?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Why don't you look at the Vault Hunters and see if you can guess which one it is. See, don't say it out loud. Just commit one to your mind.
Okay.
Do you have one in your mind?
Yep.
Okay. That's not going to be the one.
Sweet.
I want you to forget that one. Change your mind and pick a different one. Don't tell me what it is.
All right.
You got it?
Yep.
That's not the one. I want you to forget that one, change your mind, and pick another one.
Okay.
Okay, this is the one. Are you sure? You're going to lock this one in. Once it's locked in, we're not going to change our minds. This is the one.
Okay.
Do you have a Vault Hunter in your mind?
Yes.
Okay, let's get rid of this. For the first time, we're gonna, you know what? I think he should say it first, because if I pull it out, he's going to say, oh, that's what I was thinking, right? Okay. Tell everybody which one you're thinking of.
I was thinking of Mordecai.
Holy shit. No way, you guys. Can you believe this? Let me show you. You're not going to believe this. It's Mordecai, you guys. Do you recognize him? Come on, this is a Vault baby. You guys like the Yoda? Can we... This is a Vault baby. This is Mordecai. No, look, you can see you see in his eyes? That's his eyes.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
You're not believing. This is Mordecai, I swear, you guys. No, it's Mordecai. Holy shit, that's Mordecai. And that's a Vault baby. Now, the Vault baby is a new piece. This is a new idea. Here, you can have that, Mike. It's a new... the shirt, yeah. So, this is the new Vault Baby shirt. And look, it's Mordecai as the Vault Baby. It's crazy. In fact, do we have you can go to gearboxloot.com right now, and you can buy your own Vault Baby t-shirt with Mordecai as the Vault Baby. How did you know?
I did not.
It must be a miracle. Hey, you know what? You can have this, and because you're up on stage here, we have all the swag we talked about. This is actually over about $1,000 worth of Borderlands merchandise. Okay. Can I just give this all to you? Because we don't want to ship it back with us to Dallas. All right, here, take this. All right, take this. Take this. Take this. All right, take this. All right, take this. All right, here you go. All right. Yeah.
Some of the best stuff is still on the ground.
Oh, we got that too. Here we got all this. All right, here you go. Yeah, all right. You got this, right? All right. Oh, she's got a box for you. Thank you, Mike. Ladies and gentlemen, Mike.
It's not all gonna fit in the box either.
And hey, how about Erica, who runs licensing for Gearbox, making sure all that awesome merch can happen. Look at this one. This is like a doormat for Children of the Vault. Here you go. That's it. There's so much awesome stuff. So here's the thing, though. Erica, can we get more of this stuff?
Sure.
Can we get another set? Because I feel bad because of the way the ball thing went. You guys don't trust Mike anyway. So why don't we do this? Why don't we give everybody a chance, even those people watching at home? Go to the Instagram at Gearbox Loot, and we're going to run a contest for another complete set of all of this stuff. So one of you guys will get lucky. I don't know how they're going to run the contest, but they'll figure it out, and we'll see if one of you guys can win it. In the meantime, you guys here deserve something, right? You guys came out and saw us live. So what we decided to do was to make sure that everybody in the room got a shift code for the Like, Follow, and Obey Heads and Skin set. So everybody here, you should have the code already. Now, there's a lot of people that aren't here, and I'm in the mood to give things away. So this is for everybody at home, here. I have a shift code, because you guys know what I like to give away most, right? I like to give away golden keys. So here's a shift code for 5 golden keys. This is the first 5 golden key giveaway we've done. And
Most breakable thing.
take a picture, watch the stream, and use the code and redeem 5 golden keys. Yeah. Just a little gift to start off. Did that fool anybody? Did that magic trick fool you guys? It's pretty weird. The method, a magician from Germany, a guy named Wolfgang Moser, came up with that method and shared it with me recently. And I thought, oh, that's brilliant. I got the greatest application for this idea. And the Vault Baby, a lot of people don't, you wouldn't recognize it. Why would you know? The Vault Baby is actually my son when he was a baby, and we made Vault art out of it, made Borderlands art out of it. So if you want the Vault Baby t-shirt, it's there on gearboxloot.com. Go check it out. And maybe I'll see some of you with Vault Baby t-shirts next year at PAX East, and maybe I can, maybe I'll get my kid to come out and he can sign. He's an adult now, so he can sign them for you. I got to tell you guys. Do you remember how many of you guys were here last year when I was here? That was so crazy. Like my nerves were like it was insane. We'd worked so hard on Borderlands 3, and for you guys to come out and to have so much support and so much love, I'm so grateful because, you know, we just make wacky video games, and the fact that some of you guys like what we do is just incredible to us. And it has been an amazing ride. It's been astonishing. One of the cool things about Shift, and you know, you're going to log into Shift to get the Shift codes and to use, you know, get golden keys and stuff and other rewards, but because of that online infrastructure, we actually see a lot of data about how the game is being played. And I thought it would be really fun since it's been a year since we announced the game, and it only launched just, you know, in time for the holiday season last year, so it's still a very young game. But I thought it'd be fun to share some of the statistics of how it's gone so far. I think some of you guys might be into this. Did you know that Borderlands 3 players have killed almost 35 billion enemies? Holy crap. You guys are stone cold murderers. Also, you know, I was talking about golden keys. 62 million golden keys redeemed, which is insane because they all happened from my Twitter, right? So if you want to get in on that, it's at DuvalMagic, and I'm not going to stop. So 62 million golden keys, you guys. How many people wondered what the most popular pet for Flack, the Beastmaster, was? Anybody curious? We know what the most popular pet is, and it's Mr. Chew. It is, it's our favorite skag. We've opened almost 20 billion chests, and we've killed almost 3 billion badasses together. It's been so fun so far. It doesn't stop there, though. We know what the most popular elemental damage type is. It's not electricity, it's not acid or radiation. If you're gonna kill something, you wanna kill it with fire, right? And this one blew my effing mind. This is crazy. You guys have spent 38,000 years playing Borderlands 3. Oh my God, 1,000 years of playtime has been logged so far, and we're just getting started. You know, there's still, gosh, last time I checked, there's like still over 1 million unique monthly users of Borderlands 2 7 years later. I can't imagine what's going to happen with Borderlands 3, which, you know, blew away all our records, as some of you guys saw. The other thing that's neat is you guys have also gotten rich in the game. You guys are making way too much money. You've earned, we got to figure out new cash sinks or something. I know you hate nerfs, but we got to find some way to let you spend your money. You've earned over $170 trillion in Borderlands 2. Now, the national debt is $23.3 trillion. So if we can just turn Borderlands currency into real cash, we can pay down the US economy 7 times over. I think Borderlands is going to save the world, you guys. That's my hypothesis. Now, the most important question of all, Reese's mustache. Now, some of you have played the game, and you had to make a very difficult decision. Does Reese keep his mustache, or does he shave this damn thing? Okay. You've already made your decision. Now, here's the thing. Game development is hard, you guys, and so we registered the data, and it's tracked in our online services system as either, it's just a bit, right? And a bit is a 0 or a 1, basically, if you want to describe it in terms we understand. The thing is, we can't figure out, is mustache 0 or is mustache 1? But we know that 2/3 of you wanted one thing, and 1/3 of you wanted the other. And we're going to figure this out. But we actually don't, I'm telling the truth, we don't know yet which way is in favor. 66% of you said you kept it or cut it, and the other third did the opposite of whatever that was. And we don't know what it is. But I figured since we're all here together, I'm going to use this opportunity because I think there's a wisdom in crowds. You know the game with the gumballs in the jar, right? So I'm going to just ask you guys, we're going to use by round of applause, and we're going to see what sounds louder, and I think that might be an indicator of which one's the 2/3. So how many people think the mustache stayed on? 2/3. All right. Okay, how many people shaved it off? Man, that's hard. That sounded about the same to me. Maybe the mustache had a slight edge. Okay, I'll tell you what, we're going to figure this out. We're going to go back to our desks at Gearbox, and we're going to figure out which way it is, and maybe I'll tweet about it. But I thought that was really interesting. Had to share it. One other thing I wanted to talk about. We did something unprecedented. We did a Twitch extension, the EchoCast extension. Scott Velasquez and his team and folks up at GSQ and Gearbox Frisco worked together to make this awesome extension for Twitch. Now, if you've ever watched a streamer on Twitch, it's pretty cool. You can watch people that you might like or not like play games that you might like or not like and spend time together online. If you're a streamer, it's a really great way to share your experiences and to reach out to people that you might otherwise not meet. The Borderlands EchoCast extension is awesome because it connects the Twitch stream with the game itself, right? And we've actually had over 14 million unique viewers since May 1st use the EchoCast extension. It's just 14 million unique people using the extension on Twitch alone. I mean, it's a huge ecosystem, but that's just an incredible number. And we want everybody to take advantage of this, and we want to inspire other developers to do what we did, right? So let's look at what we did. All kinds of fun stuff that happened. As a viewer, you can throw wrenches in the works for the streamer. You can make the fights harder, basically, and create problems for the streamers to deal with. We had 273,000 viewers kill the streamer by using the interfaces in the EchoCast extension. So if you want to kill a streamer you don't like or that you like and just want to see him squirm, see her squirm, use the EchoCast extension. Also, viewers can participate in the loot that's earned by the streamer. So a streamer finds an awesome red chest, gets some killer legendaries, you can get a chance to get that drop. You log in with Shift, and it pops into your own account. So you get legendaries for watching somebody else play. It's amazing. And we had actually 2.3 million pieces of loot that were dropped for viewers on the Twitch stream. And also lots of rare chests and badass events. There's over 8.2 million participations in these events, and it's just been a lot of fun. But one of the most exciting things about this, if you are a streamer, And if you know a streamer, please make sure they know this. We can see very, very clearly that for people that are streaming with the Twitch EchoCast extension, they're earning an average of 62% more minutes watched than streamers who do not use this. That's more than half over, right? That's an incredible boost. If you are a streamer, it's a great opportunity. So check out the EchoCast extension and use it. Your fans will love you for it. Thank you, streamers, and thank you, viewers, for enjoying this experiment with us. We're the first people to ever do something like this, and it's just been a blast. Some other stuff. We had some events I wanted to share. How many people played the Maliwan Black Site Takedown? Free content. Just made some awesome stuff and just gave it to everybody with Borderlands 3. Totally free. Super hard. We had 28.4 million takedown attempts, 14% success rate. Holy crap. Those of you that got through it, you are the few, the happy few. You are the elite. If you haven't got through it yet, keep at it, man. It's tough. I actually haven't beaten it myself with my legit non-cheating dev account. And it's hard, man. So I'm one of the, 1 in 6 of you actually got this thing down, which is pretty gnarly. We're going to do more takedowns. Now, there's a lot of great content in Borderlands, and a lot of it is extremely accessible. But we know there's some power users with extremely killer builds and killer gear, and they want to be put to the test. And that's part of what these takedowns are for. You know, after we launched the takedown, which initially started as a 4-player co-op raid only, we then unlocked it so that single players can take it on, and it would scale to your team size. And what was interesting, you know, we always second guess our balance and our math because we just want to get it right, but it's impossible because there's a million dials to turn. The takedown success rate stayed exactly the same when it was a 4-player co-op or when we did the takedown scaling. So for some reason, we nailed that balance. Exactly the same takedown rate, even though we scaled the difficulty. But that's not always the case, and so thank you guys for bearing with us as we tune things. We're seeing all the data. We are doing everything we can to make the game better for you. And sometimes, some of the tweaks we make, I know some of you guys might think that they're not for the best, but we will adjust. Our mission is to entertain, and our mission is for you guys to have as much fun as possible. And we're just going to keep working on the game and keep supporting the game. We had some other events that are a lot more accessible. Some of you guys had a lot of fun with the Bloody Harvest. I wanted to share. It was great. In the Bloody Harvest, 1.5 billion ghosts were killed during the window when that was alive. That's amazing. And the boss at the end, Captain Haunt, we had 1.75 million takedowns of Captain Haunt. So a lot of you guys got some great loot from that. A lot of fun there. That's all the past. That's data about the past. But I know one of the things you guys are here for is to learn more about the future. And I'm excited. Thank you. I'm excited to talk about the future of Borderlands. There's a lot to talk about. One thing, I don't know if you guys saw this, but we're making a movie. Did you guys see that? We are making a Borderlands movie, and it was my great thrill to, with our partners at Lionsgate, to announce, this movie. We actually first talked about it way back when we first did the arrangement with Lionsgate. And Lionsgate is a great studio. They did The Hunger Games, they did Twilight. They know how to do big movies. And they're really behind this picture, which is really exciting. And then we also got involved a production company, Arad Productions. I don't know if you guys probably don't know who Arad Production is, but Avi Arad was the founder and CEO of Marvel Studios. Have you guys ever heard of Marvel Studios? So, they figured it out, right? They made a movie called Spider-Man, and then X-Men, and then Iron Man, and then the Avengers. They figured out how to make some of the most incredible entertainment that the world has ever seen and have it come from a comic book. And so Avi and Ari, when they called me and said, hey, we think we can do this. We think we're the guys for video games, and we want to be the ones to finally make a video game movie that doesn't suck. And we think Borderlands is that game. Now, guess what? I think we're in that world, right? Did anybody see the Sonic movie? It was cool, right? It was a lot of fun. We're getting there. The studios are behind this now. And so Arad's leading the way, and they started to assemble a great team. So one of the first things we thought we should do is write a script and develop the story. And we got some great people to help us develop the story. And the most recent writer who turned in, I'm going to tell you, it's a brilliant script, is a guy named Craig Mazin. Do you know who Craig Mazin is? He won an Emmy for Chernobyl, right? Which is serious stuff. He created it and he wrote it. He also wrote some of the Hangover movies. So this guy's got some range. He can make us feel stuff and make us laugh and pee ourselves, right? So Craig is amazing, and his script is incredible. And so then we had the most difficult problem of it all. A movie is not a movie unless there's someone leading the charge, and if there's a director that gets the vision, that understands how to tell a story, and understands how to motivate and inspire. And it was a great thrill to announce that after a lot of work and a lot of collaboration, Eli Roth joined the team. Did you guys see this? Holy shit, you guys. Eli Roth is directing the Borderlands movie. Holy shit. Now, here's what's cool. You guys don't know this. Eli's actually from Boston. Did you know that? Eli's local. And I thought, since we literally just announced this and we're here in his hometown, what if Eli could come and tell us what he thinks about the experience of directing the movie? Do you guys want to meet Eli? Ladies and gentlemen, where is he? Eli Roth.
What's up? Thanks, Randy. What's up, Vault Hunters? How we doing? All right. I'm so excited.
Holy shit, right?
Holy shit, right. I'm so excited to be here. I'm streaming to everyone around the world. And as Randy said, this is my hometown. I grew up in Newton. So a special shout out to all my Boston people. I'm going to say something in Bostonian.
Okay,
in Massel. Dude, it's fucking wicked awesome to be here. I got fucking wicked hammered last night. I went to Dunkies this morning. I had like 4 crawlers. I'm like wicked wired right now. So thank you. That was only my Boston people. But what a great thing. I mean, it is a mad, insane family. And it's like, it's great when you have, Randy and Craig, who wrote Chernobyl, and you can put a little spice of Hostel in there. I'm so excited to do something. And I think the movie's going to be great. It's incredible. We're just getting started, so there's nothing to share yet. Except, I've noticed that there are a few cosplayers in the audience.
Most of our cosplayers over here. Can you guys stand up?
Look at these cosplayers.
Holy shit.
I mean, I get to write a character and see them, but for Randy, he writes it, it's digital, and then you see them. But seeing you guys in real life is really firing up my brain for the movie. And something that I want to do is, I don't know how we're going to pull this off because we haven't picked where we're going to shoot it, but I want to find the craziest cosplayers and most psychos around the world, and I want to kill them in the movie. I don't want to just put them in the movie like, oh, there's a cosplayer. I want something horrible crushing you or some awful death, because for the super fans of the game to not only live in it and be in it, but when we get to actually build the world, we want to find people around the world and bring them in and just maim them, just do horrible things to them. So, it's going to be a long road before we get there, but there's no better way to kick it off. And just thank you, everyone, for welcoming me. I really appreciate it.
Woo! Dude, thanks so much, man.
All right. Thanks,
Thank
guys.
you, Eli. Eli Roth, everybody. Holy shit. Can I see you guys for a second? Man, oh my God, you guys are so awesome. Can we get a camera on our cosplayers? Holy shit. Are you guys, I hope some of you guys can stick around later. We're going to be at we're going to sign autographs down in the, I'll tell you where when the slide comes up, but I want to meet some of you guys. Like, you guys, it's just amazing to me when we make all this stuff virtually, right? And you guys manifest it in the real world, it just blows my mind. Like, we're all digital and you're real. And it's beautiful. I can't wait to meet some of you guys. Thank you so much for being here and sharing the moment. Thank you, guys. What else? I got a roadmap for you. You want to hear about what's going on in the game? I got a roadmap. We're going to talk about some things. I know a lot of things. One thing that you guys are all very excited about is the next campaign DLC, right? DLC 2. It's coming. It's coming in March. It's a big premium campaign add-on. We're going to go into it in a minute. I'm going to show you all kinds of cool stuff about it. There might be a trailer. You're going to know all about the DLC. And of course, if you own the season pass, it's already included. You already own it, and you'll get it. If you don't own the season pass, you're welcome to get in on that, or you can get it a la carte. But it's super awesome. I'm super pumped. We'll come back to that. We got a bunch of other stuff, free stuff that everybody will get, whether you have the season pass or not. This is stuff for everybody. One thing coming up is a new upgrade to the Mayhem system. We're calling it Mayhem 2.0, and this is going to unfold in April. It's awesome for players that have completed the main campaign and they want to keep experiencing fun stuff to do in the Borderlands. The new Mayhem mode is going to have a lot of things that extend and evolve the system that we originated when we launched the game. There's 25 new modifiers, more than 25, actually. And there's all kinds of fun stuff. Like, I mean, I'm not going to go into all 25 right now, but like there's simple stuff like a big head mode, which is exactly what you think it is. And then there's other like crazy stuff like floor is lava, where when you stay in one place, like you have to keep moving or you're just going to melt. It's pretty cool. And there's some awesome stuff you're going to discover. There's 10 levels of Mayhem for you guys to work through with gear and loot up on the way that as you earn that gear, it helps you with the next level. And it's super fun, and I really can't wait until we can launch it. And it's coming very soon. It'll be here before you know it in April. We also have a new event coming up. I call it the Cartels event. It's the Revenge of the Cartels. This also launches in April. This is going to be a free in-game event, and you'll take out cartel operatives, and there's all kinds of fun rewards, new loot, new heads and skins, cool stuff to earn and do with that free event that'll launch in April. We also have another takedown coming. And this one is going to be gnarly. It is a Guardian takedown. It's Iridium themed. We're going to be facing off against some badass Guardians and some Guardian champions. And this is a free content update, like the others that I mentioned before. And it's got all kinds of fun challenges and tons of great new loot and new free upgrades. Now, by the way, what is it? It's almost March. We launched the game in September. I guess it's been about 6 months. All this stuff, all the heads and skins we're putting for free in these takedowns and these events, there hasn't been a single microtransaction for Borderlands 3, as promised. Now, I don't know how long we'll be able to keep it up. This stuff is expensive to make, but we're right now the game's doing great, and you guys, it's because of you guys. And we're going to keep it up as long as we can. You know, we supported Borderlands 2. We launched a DLC for Borderlands 2 6 years after the game launched. So we'll see how long we can keep this going, but it's all up to you guys. We want to do it. We love it. We're having a blast. And as long as you guys love the stuff and people keep joining the community, if you get your friends to play, it helps and it supports the effort of the developers. So thank you guys so much. The Season Pass, there's more than just DLC, right? The Season Pass has 4 DLCs. We already got the Moxie's Heist to the Handsome Jackpot. Did anybody play that? It was awesome, right? Now, that's what campaign DLC should be. It was massive. Like, I put our DLC up against any DLC in the industry. And the Moxie's Heist definitely is in the upper echelon of anything we've ever done in Borderlands in any previous game. And we're keeping that trend up with all of our campaign DLCs. This is going to be the most value-packed season pass, I think, in the history of games. And we can see ahead. Now, working backwards from the end, we're just beginning DLC 4. So there's still so much uncertain about it. But I wanted to give you a little list of hints about what the nature of DLC 4 is. There's a character that I love, that a lot of us love, that was not in Borderlands 3, and we think that character deserves a showcase. And not just that character, there's going to be lots of characters, fan favorites, and new and old. And basically, the hint that I'll give you is we're going to see, and this isn't locked in stone yet, so don't crucify me later if we change things, because we're just getting started on this, but we're going to see if we can experience what it's like to be inside the head of the wildest psycho we know. I'll just leave it at that. DLC 3, can we get let's get that slide back up. DLC 3, we're actually neck deep in it right now, and we know what it is. We got our concepts built. We're actively working on it, and I got our partners to agree that we should share a piece of concept art, so you understand what the theme is and where we're going. It's just concept art, it's not game. We're talking about DLC 3 now, right? So we're still down the road a little bit, but I wanted to tease that as well. So can we bring up that concept art? Check this out. So this feels kind of Western-y, right? Like this is like, we're talking about like I mean, what's the best way I can? This is like a fistful of redemption in the Borderlands. This is gonna be awesome. Again, I don't want to give too many details. You can expect that when the time comes, we'll go all in with the trailers. We'll give all the details long before it comes out, so you'll know it's coming, and we'll get there soon enough. But today we're here to talk about DLC 2. We know what it is, and we're ready to unleash it. And I want to share with you. We're gonna go into it. I thought we'd start with the title. What is the title of DLC 2? Guns, Love, and Tentacles, the marriage of Wainwright and Hammerlock. Where do you see this key art? This is freaking cool. Can we show the key art? Look at this. We are putting the love back in Lovecraft. Sir Hammerlock and Wainwright Jacobs are getting married, and there's a Cthulhu nightmare unleashed upon their wedding that they're going to have to deal with. And guess what? A lot of our friends are going to be there to help. Some friends we're familiar with, and some new friends. And we've got a trailer. We'll get to that. But we thought it'd be really fun, since we're all here together and we're live, what if we got some of our voice actors that are in the DLC to come out, and we did a live performance of, live script read for you guys. And this script, we wrote this is exclusive to PAX East. This is happening right here. Our team with, I think Sam worked on this one the most. Sam, are you back there? Where are you? Sam's here. Hey, Sam. Sam's actually an enforcer. And he's on our writing team with Varnell and Danny and all our guys. And we wrote this script to set up this DLC, and we got our voice actors. So I think I should introduce our voice actors. Now the next two actors I'm going to introduce and the characters they play, they are in DLC too. Now, of course, you know one of them. Please welcome David Wald as Wainwright Jacobs. David? What's up, David? Can you grab a seat here? And another actor who plays a character that I really love, that I'm grateful is in this DLC. Please welcome Jeremy Lay as Gage. Now, there's some other characters that are in this skit. They'll show up when they do as cameos, and one of those characters is actually me as Crazy Earl. So I'm gonna take my seat here, and you guys ready? We're gonna do a live script read. You ready for this? I just realized I haven't really thought about like how do we kick this off? Like, that's a good point. Yeah. We need like a director or somebody to come out and like yell action. Yeah. Or
How about that? All right, is everyone ready?
Are we ready? Yeah. You want to do it? Let's do it.
Ready and action.
Now, this wedding has got to be perfect, or my name ain't Wainwright Del Frisco Jacobs. Or at least it won't be for long. I quite fancy adding Hammerlock to that list of names. I thought proposing would be the hard part, but we're choosing the wedding planner today. And I'm so nervous I'm about to jump out of my damn boots. Alistair ought to be here by now. Well, speak of the devil. He's calling me now on the echo.
Winnie, my love, I'm afraid I won't be home in time to interview those wedding planners. This blasted hunt is taking longer than expected. But if I am successful tonight, you and I shall dine on the Varket Queen, Hemavoris. And if not, I'll pick up some fried chicken on the way home. Oh, there she is now. Good luck. I just know you'll find us the perfect wedding planner.
Well, blast me to Balthazar. It's all up to me. I guess I'll get started looking at the applicants. So let me see. First, we got a resident of Pandora, Crazy Earl.
What you want?
What do I want? Aren't you here to interview for the wedding planner position?
I don't believe in the institution of marriage or the notion of two people liking each other without a door between them.
Well, maybe it's not for you, but I'm marrying the man of my dreams, Alistair Hammerlock. I won't settle for anything less than the best, and money is no object.
Money is definitely an object, and I want it. I'll take that job.
Hold on to your spurs there, Mr.
Crazy?
Wait, Crazy is your last name? Well, what's Earl then?
That's my job title. I'm saving up to be a duke.
Let's move on. What are your qualifications?
Well, I love money.
Yeah, I believe I've heard enough.
You can't talk to me like that. I'm an earl. I'll have you put in the stocks, chump.
Would you get out of here and quit wasting my time?
Joke's on you. I'm gonna eat your car.
Let's move on to the second applicant. I just hope this one's a bit more refined than the last one. Well, welcome. What in the devil?
Bring me the bucket, and I'll show you the bucket.
Bucket? What are you talking about?
They told me to bring a pale lunch. You look pale enough for me.
All right, now wait just a damn minute, young maniac. Are you here for the job, or do I need to show you the business end of a Jacobs shotgun?
I'm playing weddings.
Oh, all right then. Now, I should tell you, my fiancé and I are as different as chalk and cheese. He lives to kill rare and dangerous beasts. As for myself, a good mystery novel and a whiskey by a roaring fire is all I need. Now, what kind of wedding do you think would fit both our diverse sensibilities?
Come see my tarp.
I'm beginning to think you may not be playing with a full deck, or even a pair of twos. Say, I think I saw some spoiled meat outside. Would that be of more interest to you?
Will you marrow me? I'll make hammocks out of your eyelids.
Well, that boy is battier than a vampire slumber party. Oh, Alistair, I'm trying. One damn thing you asked me to do, and I'm failing at that. The only applicant left has red flags all over. Criminal history, anarchic tendencies. Brings her murderous robot with her everywhere. Well, I suppose I might as well interview her.
Hiya, I'm Gage.
Well, you look normal enough.
Oh, guilty. You must be Wainwright. Hammerlock told me all about you. We go way, way back.
Oh, well, all right.
Oh, hey, babe, this is the place.
Well, I knew it. I damn well knew there'd be something wrong. Would you get back, you robotic killing machine?
Oh, no. My bad. That's Deathtrap, my robo best bud, and literal partner in crime. I made it myself. He watches my back and super murders my enemies. Ooh, and he also makes a terrific margarita.
Oh. Well, I do enjoy the occasional margarita.
Okay, so I know that planning a wedding can be super stressful, but I did a little work in advance. I even found a venue that I think you are going to love. You want to see? Do you guys want to see? All right, let's check it out.
Festivities are quite well in full swing.
could the heart desire.
Well, now, that just looks delightful. Just perfect, in fact. Gage, you've got yourself the job.
Yes! Oh, yeah! Frickin' crushed it! Oh, yeah! I'm so sorry. That still kind of happens sometimes. Okay, so let's talk guest list, Wainwright. I'm gonna bet that there are a lot of people that just don't want to miss the wedding. So, what's the date?
Oh, March 26th.
March 26th. I am on it. See y'all there.
Awesome, you guys. We did it. Let's hear it for our talent. David Wall. Jeremy Lay. We got Sean Ahern from Gearbox as our psycho. And you guys know we have an award-winning actor as Death Trap. It's Eli Roth.
Thank you. I told you I love cosplay. My first cosplay. Thank you.
He loves cosplay, you guys. All right, we did it. Hey, thank you guys. Thanks so much.
Yeah.
You guys looking forward to DLC 2? Awesome. Hey, I am so psyched that you guys came out and spent time with us here today. It's just, I can't believe it. I mean, look at this room. Look how much energy is here. I want to meet as many of you guys that want to meet me and us. A bunch of us are going to hang out in the autograph session queue room. We'll be there at 4:30, which is in about, 45 minutes? 40 minutes from now. So we're going to haul ass down there. If you want to go meet us, we'll say hi. And guys, thank you so much for coming out. I hope you had a great time spending time with us here at the Gearbox Main Theater Show. Have a great PAX. I'll see you around the show. Good night, you guys. Cheers.
In a world of legendary heroes, one man will rise to take all of the credit.
This game has something that no one else will. Me.
This is where the magic happens.
Hey, can I get a coffee? I'm coming, Ian! Everybody has that game that they fell in love with because they make an impact. Those games were somebody's legacy. Well, this is my legacy.
Our legacy.
Our legacy, whatever.
It's not my legacy. I have a BA in Women's Studies.
What exactly is women's studies?
It follows the experiences of women and the contributions they've made to...
Inquiry withdrawn.
Quick thing, I'm worried about the time.
Yeah, David, I'm moving as fast as I can. It's not my fault that these watermelons don't explode like real heads.
I can get you real heads. Not human.
That's commitment.
I built your vision. It's like you're this brilliant painter, and I'm your favorite brush. I'm just some tool to create your masterpiece.
I like that metaphor, but it's not quite right, is it?
Are you seriously about to noodle on my metaphor right now?
I know that I can be difficult. Papa, you can't give up. We're like the Beatles. Together, we make masterpieces. I could write the lyrics and the music and everything, but it would sound completely different without the drums.
Wait, I'm Ringo?
Well, yeah. Of course you're Ringo. I mean, look, somebody's got to keep the beat.
Oh my God! At least you brought me breakfast.
Oh, this is mine. It's prescription.
A prescription bagel?
Legally, you're actually not allowed to ask me about
Whatever.
it.
Get
Gearbox.